Okay, hello everyone. So firstly, I'm gonna use this vitamin C by Body Shop, and I am gonna take a really good amount of it. I'm gonna start applying it on my cheeks, nose, forehead, chin, and I'm gonna start blending it. So now I'm gonna start blending it really nicely. उसके बाद मैं यूज़ करूँगी प्राइमर बाय लॉरियल. थोड़ा सा प्राइमर लूँगी. प्राइमर के बाद ये मैं मैक की स्ट्रोक क्रीम यूज़ कर रही हूँ फॉर द हाईलाइटिंग एरिया, लाइक एज इन योर नोज, योर चिन, योर फोरहेड, क्यूपिड्स बो. और इसको मैं gently I'm gonna start massaging it into my skin, as you guys can see it, like really softly apply it on your high cheekbones. Now time for some brows. I'm gonna be start using this Morphe eyeliner gel and eyebrow gel, and I'm gonna start applying it on the lower line of my eyebrows. My eyebrows को mid से नहीं start करूँगी because it's gonna give you a really harsh look, so I'm gonna start applying it from the mid of my brow, and I'm gonna take a really less amount of it. उसके बाद मैं ये brow powder use करूँगी by Benefit. After applying the brow gel, I'm gonna be using this. इससे मैं फिर से again, I'm gonna refill my brows. I'm gonna take the spoolie and make sure it's clean, and then just buff your brows in the upward direction. I usually prefer to do an upward direction, just like that, as you guys can see. Yeah, almost there. And then afterwards, I don't know what I'm looking for, but one sec, let me just see. Okay, here. Okay, then again, I'm showing this brow powder to all of you guys. Yeah, and God knows what I'm doing, bro. So yeah, I'm just saying that this lighter shade is for the front one here, and the back one, for the back one, it's like the darker brown shade. So for the front it's lighter brown, and for the back one is darker brown. So I'm gonna again do the same thing as I have done before. I'm gonna start applying it from the mid of my brows, and now अभी मैंने mist लगाया था Body Shop का, और मैं इसको I'm drying it, like I'm waiting for it to get dry, like air dry at its own, and then I'm showing off a bit. Now I'm gonna take this YSL concealer. It's basically a concealer press corrector. ये मैं foundation से पहले लगाऊंगी. I'm gonna use it before the foundation, like as in, for example, under my eyes to hide my eye bags. And then I'm gonna start using it on the spots that I have of pimples, like जहाँ जहाँ भी आपके dark spots, and use it on those areas, as I'm doing right now. Time for my other eye. And I'm actually looking like a zombie here, but like whatever, who cares. Now I'm gonna start dabbing it with this flat brush. I'm not gonna drag it, I'm gonna start dabbing it slowly. I'm just gonna dab the amount, जो amount जहाँ पे है उसको मैं उधर ही dab करूँगी into my skin, just like that. And yeah, I mean, it's almost done, by the way, but my other side of the cheek is left. So now I'm gonna start dabbing it on my other side as well. Okay, I think it's almost done. Yeah, it's almost done right now. Okay, stop, Shazeal, it's done. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna make sure कि कोई harsh lines now. Now I'll be using a foundation Fit Me in a shade 115, and I'm gonna mix that with Beautify by Amna के foundation के साथ. You guys can see that how much of the amount or the quantity I'm gonna be taking of both of these foundations on my hand right there. And it's not coming out, but like, okay, here. I'm just gonna take one puff of Maybelline, like a really nice thick amount, and I'm gonna get like 2 drops of this Amna Beautify by Amna ka foundation. I'm gonna start mixing it on the top of my hand, and now I'm gonna take it with the same finger and I'm gonna apply that onto my face. First, I'm gonna be focusing on underneath my eyes, and then all over my face, whatever comes first. Just like that. And make sure your foundation is everywhere on your face. Don't forget to put it on your eyes, as I as I forgot. Now I'm gonna start dabbing it again. See, the basic and the, you can say, a key is just to dab. Don't drag, dab it. Just dab, dab, dab. Keep dabbing until unless your foundation or whatever you have on your face really, you know, kind of settle down. कोई harsh line नजर नहीं आनी चाहिए. Trying to make sure कि हर चीज़ blended हो. Even if you're applying an eyeshadow or whatever, just make sure कि हर चीज़ blend हो. Because once everything is blended, आपकी skin automatically बहुत अच्छी लगने start हो जाएगी. But अभी तो मैं actually पूरी zombie लग रही हूँ. Or maybe a churel, like I don't know, I'm just saying it. Don't forget to put it on your neck. मैंने पिछली भी एक दफ़ा वीडियो बनाई थी. I have already mentioned in the previous video before that don't forget your neck because it's anyways yours, guys. And yeah, like मैं अपना forehead भूल गई थी, but actually मैंने वहाँ पे भी लगा दिया. So as you guys can see, ये हो गया almost. I mean, I just have to dab a little more. Yeah, good job, Shazeal. Keep going. You go, girl. You go, girl. अच्छा, अब उसके बाद I will be using this Maybelline concealer. ये इतना light, मैं बहुत light coverage वाला इसका नहीं लगाती हूँ because I like this shade more. क्योंकि I mix Maybelline with the Beautify by Amna के concealer के साथ. I don't prefer dark concealer on my shoots because it's too white for this screen. Or already screen पे मैं बहुत white आती हूँ, so I prefer to use it like I sort of mix like two to three even foundation or concealer together. So now अब मैं इसको dab कर रही हूँ to make sure that everything is like settled down. Now what am I saying? I have no idea. I'm just fixing my hair and looking in the camera and be like, okay, now I'm gonna apply this concealer. आप देख सकते हैं किस तरह लगाया है मैंने on the inner corner and eyes के outside पे in a A-line direction. मैंने straight नहीं लगाया, ऊपर drag करके लगाया so that आँख लंबी लगे. Now again, okay, so now this is Beautify by Amna contour, cream contour in a shade, I don't know what shade is that. I think एक ही shade आता है. It's a cream contour basically. So I'm gonna take that brush or I'm gonna start aligning wherever I need the contour on my face, like as in jawline, cheek of my bones, double chin if you have a bit, even if a bump on the nose, your forehead, right next to or near to your hairline. So I'm gonna bring it all the way towards my lips. And now I'm gonna spray this body mist by, no, I'm sorry, not body mist, like a face mist by Body Shop. And now I'm gonna first blend those harsh lines with a brush, and then after a brush, I'll be taking a sponge and I will make sure and I will blend everything all together really nicely without dragging it. Okay, so I think the brush ka kaam abhi almost ho gaya. It's just almost done, by the way. And I have to talk a lot in that. Oh my god. And now, yeah. So I'm gonna start blending the concealer with the same brush. This maine palette corrector blend kiya tha because I love this brush. It really blends everything so nicely into the skin without, you know, removing the amount of product that I have on my face. Usko usi jagah pe, you know, like nicely finish de deta hai. So yeah, make sure don't forget to put it on the inner corner of your eyes because that's really important. And now I'm gonna take this, my favorite sponge by Beautify by Amna, and I'm gonna start blending, just blend. So I think you guys should know the key is just blend everything nicely into your skin, like just blend it really nicely. Yeah, so I'm just looking at like, is there some harsh lines left? And I said no, there's none, Shazeal. Now I'm gonna take this compact powder by Maybelline. I don't know the shade, what shade that is. And now I'm gonna start dabbing. We'll take that powder on a brush and we'll dab. I don't prefer usually to put on a lot of compact if I'm not on my shoot, but shoots के लिए मुझे compact लगाना पड़ता है बहुत ज़्यादा because of, you know, like गर्मी and all. But like if on regular basis, I don't prefer a lot. अभी ये मैंने Sephora का, this is Sephora, and the other one is 3-Step by Tarte. I'm gonna start contouring my face. First, I'm gonna be taking Tarte ka ye contour kit in the shade that I just showed you guys. I'm gonna contour my cheeks and my jawline and everything. And now the time is for the blush. See, this is how I apply my blush. It's right on the top of my contour. I don't apply it on the apple of my cheeks directly because इससे आपका face बहुत गोल लगता है. Now time for this lip tint. And I love this. I'm gonna mention it. I love this. It blends really nicely into your skin, although it's a local brand. I'm just gonna mention it underneath, but look at that. How nicely does it blend it in your skin and looks super fresh. Wow. Well, it's almost blended. Now I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna do my eyes with this palette. First, I'm going to be taking this like brownish shade and I'm going to start creasing my eyes. But see, what's the trick is how I do it. I usually drag the eyeshadow outside of my eyes, like just like that, as you guys can see. Like I'm not focusing on the inner side, I'm just focusing. Okay, here you guys, as you guys can see that ये मैं outer side पे की तरफ करके अपनी आँखों की crease बना रही हूँ. I'm trying to figure out what language should I speak, but whatever. So yeah, I'm dragging it towards outside. आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि like towards outside, because you know really इससे क्या होता है, really makes your eye look more big, more wide, more, you know, like a cat eye. And now time for these couple of brown shades that I have. I'm gonna start mixing and I'm gonna put that like inside in the inner side of my crease. First I have dragged it towards outside. Now I'm gonna start dragging it inside, as you guys can see, just like that on the outer corner, and I'm just gonna drag it inside. Yeah, but make sure all the lines have blended really nicely. And yeah, just keep blending it. Now I'm dragging it inside. Firstly, I was dragging it outside, towards outside of my eye. And this be, oh my god. You can even use your fingers. If you see like some of the harsh lines are not easy to blend with your brush, you can use your fingers, by the way. And now I'm gonna take the brown shade and I'm gonna apply that on the lower lash line. I'm not gonna drag it towards near my inner corner. मैं सिर्फ outer corner पे थोड़ा थोड़ा लगाऊंगी, और whatever is left on the brush, then I'm gonna drag it towards inside my eye. Now, oh, water is must. Keep yourself hydrated, guys. More water, because I drink a lot of water, by the way. Now, अब मैं अपनी lid पे this pink shade, I'm gonna use this pink shade on the top of my lid. Yeah, so see, the thing is, if you're gonna take a less amount of shadow, it's really easy to make it more darker. But if you're gonna take a really good amount of shadow or eyeshadow or whatever shadow on your brush, then it's gonna be really hard for you to sort of blend it really nicely or to kind of less it. So हमेशा की ये याद रखा करें, start using it like कम थोड़ा थोड़ा use करना इस्तेमाल करें, and then as much as you need, go for it. Again, on the lower lash. And I love the shade by this company, and it has a little bit of like a tinge of, you can say, shimmer, like a sheen in it. First I was applying it with this small brush and I was like, no, it's not working. And then I took my middle finger and I'm gonna apply that with the finger just in the middle of my eye, just to sort of pop it. I'm not gonna apply it on the whole lid, I'm just gonna apply it on the mid of my lid. And again, this B. And now I'm going to take this highlighter And I'm going to apply that on the inner corner and then on the brow bone as much as you need. But make sure, I always prefer not to put a lot of highlighter on the, brow bone. I prefer to put it more on the inner center of the corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to take that brown shadow and I'm going to like put that on the top, like near to my lash line basically. But बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं लगाऊंगी. And again, I have used my finger just to, sort of blend it nicely. I don't know why am I blowing it a lot, although there was not a lot of eyeshadow. And again, if you see अगर आपकी crease में brown shadow कम है, you can use it again as I am doing right now, because जब मैंने pink shadow लगाया, after that मुझे ये लगा. And now I am gonna align. I'm gonna put the black eyeliner pencil on the lash line. Or my नीचे lower lash line पे I'm gonna be using this like a beige shadow. It's not white. So this is basically a beige eye pencil. It's not white. It's not too white. It's not too beige. It's like something in the mid. Ab मैंने इसको, I have applied that on the water lash. Not water lash, water line. Oh my god, what am I saying? And then now I'm gonna be using a dark brown shade. On the lower lash line, just right near to my lashes, and again on the other corners, and थोड़ा सा इसको ऊपर भी लगा लूँगी. And then I'm going to be taking this Becca blush in a shade I don't know, and again I'm going to be using that on the cheeks, but I'm not going to apply that directly on the apple of my cheeks. I'm going to be dragging it to where it's where I have applied my contour, right on the top of that, and on the bridge of my nose just a bit more, and on the chin, and agar whatever is left, I'm going to be applying that on the forehead, like just in the mid, just to make sure. My favorite part is like blush and eye tint and a highlighter. And this is a palette by Beautified by Amna. I'm gonna mix both the shades, and I'm gonna again apply it on the top of my blush just to give it like a little bit of sheen or shine or whatever you guys, or however you guys say it. And yeah, then again I'm blending it like really nicely, and the same highlighter, I don't know, I have applied that tint in the mid of my, and now this mascara. ये वीडियो मैंने इधर से फास्ट इसलिए कर लिया because as you guys can see बाकी तो almost सब कुछ हो गया. So I'm gonna be applying that mascara. I'm just showing you guys, like just showing off how big lashes do I have. And yeah, I mean, wow guys, wallah, yalla, wallah, mashallah. And now I'm gonna be taking off these clips, whatever I had on my hair, and I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. So this is the final look. और अगर आप इसमें eyeliner भी add on कर सकते हैं if you guys want, just a bit on the outer corners, or थोड़ा सा cat liner but a really thin liner. So yay, I am almost done, and I'm just gonna show up a bit more. It's not show off, but I'm gonna show off. Okay, yeah, hello everyone. So this is the final look, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys do let me know in the comment section below. ये मेरा शूट का मेकअप होता है जो मैं अपना मेकअप खुद करती हूँ, प्रेफर करती हूँ अपना मेकअप खुद करूँ. बट जो लाइनर है, आई एम नॉट गुड विद लाइनर, सो मेरी लाइनर मेरी मेकअप आर्टिस्ट लगा लेती है. माई हेयर शी डू ऑल दैट्स हर डिपार्टमेंट, बट माई डिपार्टमेंट इज दिस. So I hope you guys like it. If you guys do let me know in the comment section below. So I'll keep making new videos, and we'll come up with something every time, different makeup look for you guys. So stay tuned. Lots of love.